What's up, guys? It's your boy Nick with Hercules Fit, and today I want to talk about calisthenics. Now, I know it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, since I've been uploading. I have a life too, motherfuckers. I don't pay my bills with YouTube. I don't be sitting by my phone. Oh, when can I make my next YouTube video that's gonna make $0? Like, you know, I have my own business. If you follow me on Facebook, you know this. And you know, I've been grinding. I've been doing stuff. I haven't had the time to upload and whatnot. But I'm back with the pandemic and the different things that have been going on. You know, a lot of people have been like, oh, you know, just get swole doing calisthenics and push-ups and sit-ups and, you know, lifting up BBWs and shit like that. So I wanted to talk about, can you get swole doing calisthenics? And also, is there a place for them in your routine? And do I do them? Should you do them? Etc. We're going to hop into all that shit today. So, calisthenics are great movements for your overall fitness and for even building muscle, as well as for just functional fitness. Like, you don't want to be strong as fuck and you can't even, you know, lift your ass out of bed, or you can't even walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Obviously, it's important to maintain mobility. It's important to have functional strength, to have functional fitness. I think we all can agree on that. But when it comes to building muscle and getting you, say your goal is to look like me or to look jacked or whatever the fuck your goal is and pertains to building muscle, calisthenics is not going to get you that. This needs to be fucking said. Y'all motherfuckers can dislike my video if you want to. What I said stays. Calisthenics are great movements. They should be in your routine, but calisthenics alone will not get you jacked, or at least my definition of jacked. Now, if your definition of jacked is, you know, looking like, I'm not gonna drop no names, but if you saw them on the street, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's a jacked motherfucker. You know, you'd be like, that's somebody that's, you know, they do a little something, something. If you want to look like a little something, something, then yes, you can just do calisthenics and look like a little something, something. But if you want to get buff as fuck, jacked, you're gonna have to lift weights. Here's why. So if you've been watching the video this long, you actually gonna hear why. Some of y'all hear me say a statement like that, you immediately, oh, let me go to my comments and you're wrong, Hercules. You're on roids. What the fuck do you know? I'm natural, by the way, but you're not gonna build a fuck ton of muscle on calisthenics, because calisthenics do not offer something called progressive overload. Progressive overload is essentially, you know, you add more weight to a certain exercise. So with calisthenics, for example, even if you do more push-ups or you do more sit-ups or you do more whatever, that's not adding more weight. You're just adding more reps. Adding more reps taps into a different energy system than what you need to build muscle. When you build, I'm not going to get all technical with you guys, my degree and shit like that, but just know that when you lift weights, you're using something called your anaerobic system. That is highly dependent upon the intensity of what you're doing and the duration of what you're doing. If you're doing something that is intense, you're not going to be able to do it for a while. So your body knows this and it taps into the anaerobic system, which is a system that is associated with building muscle. This is the reason why when you lift weights, you don't be doing those sets that last 5 fucking minutes. You do a set that lasts maybe 30 seconds, a minute at the most. However, when you're doing cardio, you're doing sets that last a long amount of time. You're on the treadmill for 30 fucking minutes, lifting a light ass weight. Hopefully it's a light ass weight, you're like your body weight or whatever, for 30 minutes, tapping into that different energy system, which is not associated with building muscle. This is the reason why doing cardio does not get you big ass legs. You got to get your ass into the squat rack and actually lift some heavy ass weight. So that leads me to my next point, guys, that calisthenics, they're not a heavy enough weight for you to build muscle. Now, yes, if you are a beginner, you can build muscle doing calisthenics because you build muscle doing anything. So say, for example, you can't do but 10 or 15 push-ups. Yeah, you can build muscle with that. That's right in that hypertrophy range. I'd say 8 to 15 reps. You can build muscle with that. However, as you start getting more advanced and you have to start doing more and more reps, you're not going to build muscle because you're not going to be in that anaerobic body system anymore, because the intensity is going to be too low. If you can do 30, 40 push-ups, the intensity is too low. The weight that you're lifting is too light by default, so you're not going to build muscle with that. You're just going to build muscular endurance, which is akin to cardio. So I'm not gonna make this a fucking long video. Just know that calisthenics are great. Yes, you will build muscle with them if you are a beginner. I did calisthenics, I did tons of fucking pull-ups, and I built muscle with those as a beginner. But there comes a point that you're gonna have to lift weights if you want to build more muscle. So you may build a few pounds of muscle doing calisthenics, doing your jumping squats, your push-ups, your sit-ups and pull-ups and stuff like that. But you're gonna have to start doing some bench pressing. You're gonna have to start doing some lat pull downs. Or some weighted pull-ups. You're gonna have to start doing some weighted crunches. You're gonna have to start doing some weighted exercises, things that you can add more weight to the bar if you want to start building muscle. That's just the way it is. Now, no, I don't believe that you shouldn't do calisthenics at all. I believe that if you want to build muscle, you should do both. Because like I said, if you want to be functional, if you actually want to be able to lift your body weight, you're going to have to do calisthenics. If you just lift weights and you don't do calisthenics, then you'll be strong as fuck, but you'll be like a strong man. You can't even fucking do 3 pull-ups because you haven't trained your muscles to be able to do that. It's a common misnomer that the more muscle you build, the less you can lift your own body weight. That's not true. I can do 25 fucking dead hang pull-ups. You motherfuckers don't believe me. I will post a video of myself doing it just to prove motherfuckers that I can do it. Motherfuckers hear me say that and they'll be like, oh, no, you can't. You just capping. I can prove it. I can do 25 dead hang pull-ups. I can do weighted dips. I can do all that shit. You've been following this channel long enough. You may have seen some of my older videos that I actually did those things in them. I can do sit-ups, all that shit, because I train calisthenics with my strength training. So to get the most bang for your buck, you want to train calisthenics with your strength training. You don't want to just do one or the other. You want to do them both. Now, if you don't care about being functional, you just want to build muscle, yes, you can just do the weights. However, what you cannot do is you cannot just do calisthenics and get jacked. There is no way to progressive overload. You can do more reps, but more reps does not tap into your anaerobic system. It just taps into your cardio system. So you get to the point where you can do 100 fucking push-ups, great. You're not gonna have a bigger chest. You're just gonna be able to do 100 fucking push-ups. That's just the way it is. So, but if you add push-ups with your weight training routine, there could be a synergistic effect. And obviously, if you're lifting weights, you're not going to be able to do as much with your body weight, which can kind of level things out and you can kind of get the best of both worlds. So guys, I hope this answered somebody's question. I know nobody answered that. I was just on my mind. I know a lot of people, then they think that oh, if I do more push-ups, I'm gonna get a bigger chest, or if I do more sit-ups, I'm gonna get abs, and it's just not fucking true. You have to progressive overload to build muscle. You have to do this by lifting weights. If you are a beginner, yes, you can build some muscle with calisthenics, but there will quickly come a time, be it a few months, a year, however long, that you will not get more muscle from the calisthenics you're doing because the reps that you're doing the calisthenics with are just too high, and you're not adding any weight to that exercise. So you have to add weight to an exercise for the muscle to grow. So guys, with that being said, make sure whatever program you choose has both calisthenics in it and weight training in it. Make sure you're progressive overload, eating right, all that good shit. If you want to know how to do that, I have a summer shred program to get lean and also a winter bulk. You can bulk even though it ain't winter. Link in the description below. Just hit what says get my programs, coaching and clothing at. You can get these programs and you can fucking get swole, look like me, or look the best of yourself. Hope this answers somebody's question. Love you guys. It's your boy Nick, your boy Hercules, signing out.